Before wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best photo printer. Number 5 on the list is Epson Expression Premium XP7100. The Epson Expression Premium XP7100 is an entry to mid-level all-in-one inkjet printer designed for family or home-based office use. It prints exceptionally well, especially photos, and it comes with an auto-duplexing automatic document feeder and Orin Franks for printing, copying, and scanning two-sided documents without user intervention. Those perks and a few other noteworthy features elevate the XP7100 to an editor's choice. The XP7100 has 5 inks. In addition to the 4 CMYK cartridges, you also get a photo black ink that enhances the blacks in your images and some text, making them darker and deeper, especially on coated premium photo paper. Canon's TS9120, $555.80 at Amazon, opens in a new window, as well as several other Pixmas, including the relatively new wide format models. The editor's choice TS9520, $299.99 at Best Buy, opens in a new window, and the crafter's oriented TS9521C, use 6 inks. Typically, the more colors, the wider the machine's color gamut, and the greater the overall detail. I'll touch on output quality momentarily. As for paper handling, the XP7100 holds up to 120 sheets, split between a 100-sheet main cassette and a 20-sheet photo paper insert inside of that, as shown below. The XP7100 has one feature that's more common to the higher-end machines in this genre: the ability to print labels on pre-surfaced CDs and DVDs via a small caddy that slips in just above the output tray. There's also software for designing labels and jewel case inserts in the software bundle. Number 4 on the list is Lion Amber M100. The Lion Amber M100 is an instant photo printer that uses dye sublimation and heat to produce images. Instead of using heat-sensitive zinc sheets like some inkless printers do, this model uses a cartridge with dye transfer films for cyan, magenta, and yellow. The colors are transferred to a photo sheet when heat is applied. It's a lot bulkier than other instant photo printers, but it has a dedicated input tray that can hold up to 20 photo sheets. Unlike the others, this one doesn't have a battery, so you can't use it on the go when there's no power outlet around. There is a variant with a battery, if that was your intention, though. The Lion Amber M100 feels very well built. Both the sheet roller panel and the cartridge panel are thin plastic, but they still feel sturdy and have good hinges. The input tray is stored on top of the printer when not in use, and it stays in place with very strong magnets, so you don't have to worry about losing it. When you're ready to print, you insert the tray in the space just below the sheet rollers, where it acts as both the input tray and the output tray. Also, the latch mechanism to release the cartridge feels solid. It's easy to pull the cartridge in and out of its slot. However, you need to be careful when handling it to make sure you don't accidentally rip the exposed ink ribbon at the center of the cartridge, otherwise, your cartridge won't work anymore. The Lion Amber M100 doesn't need the same maintenance traditional inkjets need. Since it doesn't use loose ink, you don't need to worry about clogged printheads. Like the Canon Selphy Square QX10, it heats dye transfer films, which transfers each color to the photo paper and creates your image. Each roll has enough film for 40 photos, though the starter cartridge it comes with only has enough for 20 photos, so you need to replace it regardless of how much color each photo uses. The input tray can only hold 20 sheets, so you need to refill it often if you plan to print in bulk. The sheet rollers are very easy to access by pulling down the front panel, and the cartridge is also easy to access by pulling down the panel and lifting up the yellow latch. It's easy to remove and install the cartridge, but you need to be careful not to accidentally tear the exposed film in the middle. Number 3 on the list is Canon Pixma TR8620. If you're looking for something more modest for home use, we recommend the Canon Pixma TR8620. Although its color accuracy and color gamut might not satisfy professional photographers, it still prints excellent quality photos that are good enough to hang at home. The pictures have a good amount of detail, zero banding, high contrast, and vibrant, saturated colors. It has good color page yields, and the cost per print for photos is excellent, making it significantly more cost-effective than getting your photos done at a print shop. It takes about a minute to print a 4x6 photo, which is decently quick. It can't print on 2x3 photos, but it does accept a variety of larger paper sizes and different media. You can even print custom magnetic photos that you can stick directly to your fridge or locker. All in all, it's a very good choice if your main focus is at-home photo printing. The list is Canon PIXMA G7020. If you don't need a professional-grade photo printer and would rather save money, go with the Canon PIXMA G7020. The photos it prints aren't as good as the Canon Imagepigraph Pro 300s as there's some banding and oversaturation, but the photos still look great with plenty of fine details. The main reason for getting this printer is its page yield. It has an ink tank you can refill as you go, and a full tank yields around 4,700 color prints. Plus, the ink bottles are cheap, so the cost per print is exceptionally low. As it's an all-in-one model, it has a high-resolution scanner, so that you can digitize your old family photos or make copies. It has the usual USB, Ethernet, and Wi-Fi connectivity and supports Apple AirPrint and Mopria print service. You can also print photos directly from your smartphone with Canon's Mobile Companion app, available for Android and iOS devices. Number 1 on the list is Canon Imagepigraph Pro 300.